Well, sometimes it feels like all we do is talk about the stress in our lives and what is causing it and what it's going to finally take to take it away.
And that answer actually may be acupuncture. And here to tell us how it works is licensed acupuncturist Robin Hansen with Jade Star Acupuncture and Wellness. Such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So obviously stress is one of those buzzwords. We hear it all the time. People have it in varying degrees and it sort of comes out in different ways, right? So let's talk about how stress affects us in ways that we may not even realize.
Sure. I mean, stress is going to affect every part of our being. It's going to affect our sleep, our pain levels, high blood pressure, heart health, sugar levels, digestion, like you name it, stress is going to have an impact on it.
So is that the root of a lot of the ailments that you see?
Yeah, I would say so. And I think it's a big part of what we're working on. You know, obviously we're going to treat whatever a patient is dealing with, but the goal is to help them de-stress, and that's going to help everything.
Now we've all felt that heart racing, the sweaty palms, fight or flight, kind of like an anxiety stress thing, right? So how does that sort of helped by acupuncture, and how does the acupuncture actually help the nervous system in those types of situations?
Sure. So everyone knows what fight or flight is. That's
Right.
like the part of the nervous system that we're all aware of, and that's the running away from a tiger, you know. And that's how most of us are operating in our daily lives. And but the other side of our nervous system is rest and digest, which sounds way better, right? So in rest and digest, our body's not worried about running away from any threats out there in the world. Everything's safe and secure, and it's going to help digest food better. You know, all of our systems are going to work in a better way when we're in that rest and digest.
And this is a personal experience, right? Because you started out getting acupuncture and then you started giving acupuncture. So you suffered from something and it changed because of this.
Absolutely. Yeah, the reason I went into acupuncture was really noticing how much it affected my day-to-day life. So I could, life happens, things go on throughout the week. I would get a treatment. I would leave the clinic feeling like a total reset on everything that had gone on in my life. And I just recognized the power of that and how everyone can benefit from that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And it's not just placebo effect. I mean, some people, the misconception might be like, well, if you just tell yourself you're feeling better than you are, but acupuncture actually triggers certain points, right? Walk us through the exact science of why it makes you feel better.
Sure. So what acupuncture, physiologically, it is taking you out of fight or flight and into rest and digest. And there's some different signals that we have that we know that that's happening, but obviously my goal is to get people to fall asleep while they're laying on the table getting a treatment, because if we fall asleep, we're pretty relaxed.
Right. What are some of the other signals?
So one thing that's really common that patients are always embarrassed about, but I always tell them I really like to hear, is once I've got them on the table and I've started putting needles in, their stomach will start gurgling. And they're always embarrassed about it. But for me, I really love to hear that, because that's digest. That's the rest and digest. So their body's already receiving that signal, and I know the treatment is working.
That's a sign that they're actually reducing stress, because the body now can start digesting and like you said, resting and digesting, right?
Yeah. For sure.
And after someone gets acupuncture, it's sort of a halo effect, right? It sort of continues. Like you said, you left, you felt better. What can someone expect as they walk out?
So, most people are going to feel less stressed, more relaxed. A lot of people want to take their time getting up off the table even, because they're just in that really nice state, relaxed state that we don't have very much in our daily lives. And then obviously if you left your acupuncture treatment and you went home and you kept being relaxed and ate some food and didn't do anything, the effects are going to last for longer than if you get off the table and go to work and start doing all the things that stressed you out in the first place.
Who would be the ideal patient for you, and how often should they go? Does it vary person by person?
Yes, so obviously everyone's going to benefit from reducing their stress levels. And the people that are experiencing more stress triggers throughout their daily life are going to have to come in more frequently to manage their stress levels. So for most people, we always get them in once a week to start, and then it's all about working with them to a place where they feel like the effects are lasting for longer and they can stretch out their treatments more at that point.
It's about maintaining it, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
You guys have a whole treatment plan that you can actually put people on that includes acupuncture and other types as well, so you can help them feel better completely, sort of the whole package, right?
For sure, yeah.
I love the fact that you feel it immediately. Sometimes you hear these, well, you need 2 or 3 treatments, but when you go in and see somebody like you, Robin, then you're going to walk out feeling great. So thanks so much for being here.
Yeah,
Thanks.
of course. My pleasure.
And right now, Jade Star Acupuncture is offering a $99 new patient special, which is normally $120, and that includes a 90-minute appointment. For more information, you can head over to jadestaracupuncture.com, or you can call them at 520-881-0827.